The first sound is the soft hum of the ship's engines waking up for the day. It sits in the harbor like a quiet giant waiting for its heartbeat to rise. Morning light is still low, drifting across the water in calm streaks. The air carries a faint smell of salt and fuel. People move along the pier with slow, eager steps. They drag suitcases that bump lightly against the pavement. Embarkation day begins long before the doors open. It begins with a certain feeling in the chest. A mix of excitement and caution. A sense that the first few hours will shape everything that follows. Travelers look at the ship and feel something pull them forward. They know this moment matters. A couple stands near the curb, their hands wrapped around the handles of their luggage. They look up at the balconies stacked one above another, each one waiting to become someone's small world for the next days at sea. They speak quietly to each other. Their voices carry a gentle weight, as though they know this day holds small decisions that will save time, save trouble, and save memories from slipping through the cracks. Farther down the sidewalk, a family gathers around their bags. The children stare at the ship as if it is a place they've only heard about in stories. Their parents watch them with soft smiles but keep glancing at their phones, checking times, checking confirmations, checking the flow of people moving around them. This is not a morning to wander blindly. This is a morning to pay attention. Cars pull up and leave again. Porters move bags across the concrete with steady hands. The wheels of luggage echo against the metal of loading ramps. Every sound feels like part of a larger rhythm, a rhythm that only appears on this day and then disappears until the next group of travelers arrives. The passengers who have done this before move differently. They don't rush, they don't freeze. They move with quiet purpose, as though they already understand how these first moments shape the hours that follow. Their steps are calm, their voice is steady. They scan the crowd, the signs, the flow of people heading toward the terminal doors. They keep their documents in easy reach. They know which bag holds what. They carry a sense of order that blends into the steady pulse of the morning. Inside the terminal, the cool air greets them with a soft hush. Conversations settle into a low murmur. People form gentle lines that shift forward little by little. Screens glow with boarding group numbers. Security stations wait with open lanes. Staff members speak in calm tones, guiding travelers toward the next step. Some passengers step aside before joining the line. They breathe in the space. They look over their belongings. They check the small things that will matter later. They take a moment to feel the day instead of letting it push past them. They're not in a rush to be first. They're here to start right. As the line moves, sunlight spills through large windows. Outside, the ship grows larger with every step. Its hull sits tall against the sky. The gangway stretches from the terminal like a quiet bridge between the world on land and the world on water. When the first passengers reach the security checkpoint, there is a soft shift in the air. Bags roll smoothly across the belts. Shoes step forward with steady pace. The early morning tension melts into focus. Lines move quicker than people expect. Behind them, the terminal fills with new travelers who echo the same excitement, the same anxious breathing, the same watchful eyes. A woman near the front adjusts the strap of her small backpack. She carries only the things she needs in the first hours on board. She holds her passport in a clear pouch. She keeps her boarding pass tucked safely behind it. Her shoulders relax when she sees the final sign ahead. Boarding starts here. She has waited months for this day. She takes one slow breath. She steps forward. The ship waits with quiet rooms, warm halls, and long decks that stretch toward the open water. But before any of that, there is this moment. The moment the walkway rises under new footsteps. The moment someone crosses into a world they've been dreaming about. A crew member scans the first card of the day. A small beep echoes in the air. The passenger smiles. A soft greeting follows. The doors slide open. Embarkation day has begun. And this is where the choices of a smart cruiser quietly shape the hours that follow. They're not loud choices. They're not dramatic. They are simple actions that make the day smooth, calm, and full of the freedom everyone hopes for when they step onto a ship. It starts here, with a breath, a step, and the knowledge that this day sets the tone for everything that comes next. The first steps inside are quiet. The entryway holds a soft glow, as if the lights were waiting for the new arrivals. The air is cool and carries a faint scent of polished surfaces and distant ocean breeze drifting through open doors farther down the hall. A few crew members stand in place with calm smiles. They welcome each person without rush, guiding them toward the central atrium. The sound changes inside the ship. The outside world fades instantly. The noise of traffic, horns, engines, and rolling luggage disappears behind sealed doors. In its place comes a gentle mix of footsteps, light music, and the low hum of the ship's systems. Everything feels contained and steady, like a place wrapped in its own atmosphere. Some passengers pause just inside the entrance. They look upward at the tall ceilings and bright spaces that open around them. They scan the hallways, noticing the warm reflections on the floors and the small signs guiding them toward lounges, elevators, and stairways. This moment often goes by quickly for the unprepared, but the ones who know how to make this day smooth take it slowly. They let their eyes adjust. They let their senses settle. They take in their surroundings so they won't need to ask later. A couple steps off to the side to reorganize what they're carrying. They check their cabin folder, the one that holds their booking details and the notes they made the night before. They talk softly about where they need to go first. They don't search their bags in the middle of the walkway. They keep space open for others. Their movements are calm and steady. Nearby, a group of friends walks toward the elevators, but they pause before stepping inside. They watch the crowd forming around them. They choose the stairs instead, not out of impatience but because they understand how these first minutes flow. Elevators fill quickly on embarkation day. Stairs move faster. They save themselves 10 minutes without thinking twice. Across the atrium, a man stands still, holding his carry-on bag by the handle. He's been on enough cruises to know that the ship will feel very different in the next hour. More people will arrive. The noise will grow. Lines will form at the guest services desk. But right now, there is open space and time to breathe. He looks around with a sense of quiet awareness. He knows exactly where he's heading first, and he doesn't waste a second wandering. The atrium grows brighter as more passengers enter. The lights reflect across glass panels and polished railings. The soft movement of people creates a slow, steady flow through the center of the ship. Families gather near the seating area. Couples take photos near the decorative features. Solo travelers scan maps on their phones. Every action blends into a calm rhythm. Crew members walk by with practiced ease. They carry tablets and devices, checking systems, and assisting passengers who look uncertain. Their steps are quick but never rushed. They guide with gentle gestures, pointing toward doors, corridors, or upper decks. They know embarkation day brings a wave of first impressions, and they help shape it without drawing attention to themselves. On the upper level of the atrium, a young traveler leans over the railing. He watches people stream inside. The ship stretches beyond him in every direction. He sees long hallways branching out like paths waiting to be explored. He notices the soft, distant echo of sounds from one of the lounges. He feels a sense of quiet independence, the kind that comes only on the first day of a journey. Down below, another couple walks toward a quiet corner to sit for a moment. They place their small bags at their feet. They talk about their last cruise and how they rushed through everything without stopping. This time feels different. This time, they want to experience the day instead of letting it blur past them. Everywhere on the ship, passengers begin making small choices that shape their day without realizing it. Some head straight to dining areas to grab a seat before the lunch crowd forms. Others explore the decks while the ship is still mostly empty. Some check their cabin number on their phone. They memorize the pattern of hallways so they won't get lost later. These little movements appear simple, but they are the actions of people who want their day to flow smoothly. They know the opening hours of embarkation day have a gentle structure hidden inside them. The more a traveler understands that structure, the easier the day becomes. As more passengers enter, the hallways shift with new voices and soft laughter. The ship comes alive in slow waves. But the ones who stepped aboard early can feel something the newcomers will miss. They sense the calm still lingering in the air. They move with purpose through spaces that will soon be crowded. They settle into the rhythm of the ship before it reaches full pace. Far above the atrium, sunlight shines through large windows that overlook the sea. Outside, the water remains still. The ship hasn't moved yet, but it already feels separate from the pier. Inside, the air grows warm with the energy of new travelers exploring their temporary home. And somewhere among them are the travelers who understand embarkation day better than most. They're taking their next steps now, choosing moments that will keep their day clear and stress-free. They know this beginning is more than a simple boarding. It's the quiet shaping of the days ahead. The hallway leading to the cabins stretches longer than it seems from the atrium. Soft carpet muffles footsteps. Light from ceiling fixtures falls evenly along the walls. The doors to cabins are closed, each one a quiet promise of rest, privacy, and space for the journey ahead. Travelers who know the patterns move confidently, scanning numbers and corridors with calm attention. A young woman carries her small rolling bag, pausing briefly to check the card that confirms her cabin. She takes a careful turn, avoiding a group of passengers who pause to look at a ship map. She keeps her pace steady. She knows once she reaches the door, the first small steps inside will set the tone for her time on board. She unlocks the latch, steps in, and for a moment, the room feels larger than any image she's seen online. The bedspread is neat, the curtains are drawn just enough to let in soft daylight, and the quiet hum of the ship flows through the vents. She places her bag down and inspects her surroundings. Closet doors, drawers, small safe. She checks the bathroom, adjusts the temperature, ensures the lights work. Every small act is a quiet investment in comfort. She unpacks a few essentials, leaving the heavier items for later. The cabin is no longer just a room, it's a small, organized base for the next days. Across the hall, a couple enters their cabin together. One carries the luggage while the other checks the balcony. The door slides open, revealing the water outside. The curtains pull aside, and the light spills in. They take a moment to stand silently, just watching the sea. It's still tied to the pier, not yet moving, but the scene outside promises freedom. The couple exchanges a glance, a quiet understanding passing between them that this first day is theirs to manage carefully. Some travelers stay only long enough to drop off bags. They step back into the hallway, ready to explore. They know the ship will be fuller later with lines at the buffet, waiting for elevators, and crowded seating areas. For now, there is space to move, to see, and to plan. In the atrium, the activity grows. Crew members guide passengers toward key locations: dining areas, lounges, the guest services desk. Some travelers take mental notes of signage, exits, and patterns in traffic. They walk lightly, not rushing, but aware. They notice which elevators move faster, which corridors are quieter, and where they can find seating without waiting. Every detail matters on embarkation day, and those who observe quietly gain time without thinking about it. On the upper decks, a small group of passengers steps outside. The air is fresher here, carrying the faint scent of salt and machinery. They lean against the railing and look toward the horizon. The water is calm, reflecting the pale morning light. Crew members pass by without interruption, moving with quiet efficiency. Passengers here take a pause that is deliberate, a moment to notice the surroundings before the pace of the day rises. Downstairs, the dining areas begin opening for lunch. Early arrivals choose tables carefully. They check menus, note seating areas, and assess timing. Travelers who know the flow understand that lines will form quickly. They take small, deliberate actions to make the next hours smoother. Some grab a snack to tide them over. Others simply watch the movement around them, preparing for when the ship is fully populated. At the guest services desk, travelers stop briefly to confirm itineraries, ask small questions, or check details about onboard activities. Crew members respond calmly. There is no rush, there is space for every inquiry. Some travelers ask about the evening entertainment, others about excursions. Each interaction is quiet, efficient, and purposeful. Those who pause here gain clarity and reduce confusion for later.